Mohammed Umar Farooq biological video. Please make sure to subscribe, like and share the video. Ask the question for answer and comment about the artwork. So in this video we will talk about the morphological character of root. So the morphological character of root is the cylindrical plant organ without chlorophyll. Without chlorophyll, that's not use the chlorophyll, and growing toward the gravity is called root. So the root is embedded into the soil, and there's the root characters, and there's the first we will discuss about the root that's absorb nutrients and mineral and vitamin, different types of nutrient for absorption to produce metabolism. So here is the fibrous taproot. First of all, we will discuss about the fibrous taproot. That's a taproot is directly arise from seed. So it means the seed which arise the first taproot directly arise from the root. So here is the shoot, stem and root. The fibrous taproot is the tapered and there's the basically fiber shape, and here is the tuberous taproot. The tuberous taproot is made up of three types: the conical, napiform and fusiform. The conical is the like cone shape, and napiform is the upper part is more rounded and lower part is very thin, and fusiform is the spindle shape. So here is the adventitious root. We will talk about the type of root is in the form of adventitious. The root arise from the stem, or sometimes leaves are called adventitious root. There's a tuberous root and fibrous root is the basically their characters. There's a fibrous root is arise from the for example leaf, or sometime in the form of potato which that are arise from the shoot, and here is the downward is produce the leaves root. So that's root is tuberous root because it's arise from the tuber. There's a tuber is the containing fleshy form of the food, that starch and another things. So the fibrous root is the type of root which that are arise from the stem, which that is lateral of the stem, which that not produced from the basically not produced from the seed but produced from the stem. So here is the production of stem. So that's known as fibrous root. So another type of roots is known as the partly subterranean adventitious root. There's a partly subterranean adventitious roots which that are the semi embedded into the soil. For example, the arise from stem, that's arise from stem, and their half part is in the soil and half part is in the air. So that is why that is known as the partly subterranean adventitious root. But arise from stem, and but another their type partly subterranean adventitious root is the three types which that are stilt root. That is basically stilt root is adventitious root is arise from the stem and go into the soil, just like corn and sugar cane and another bamboo, and that's a plant that is grass which that are used. So here is the prop root. With the prop root is the arise from the tree, and there's the are present in the air and absorb the humidity. And another is the aerating root which that are pneumatophores. That's the produce from the soil to go into the pneumatophores produced from the for the absorption of moisture. There's another form of root is known as the aerial roots which that are uh, arise in the air. So here is the first of all, uh, in air the root is in air, and that air is capturing the a root capture the humidity from air that's here. And there's the two types of aerial roots. That is the root is climbing root and absorbing root. That's the meaning of climbing root. That's the use for the clinging of the walls and another things for sporting. So here is the vine which that are containing climbing root. That's climbing root which attached with the mm, rod or some wall to sporting mechanism. So here is the soil root which that are present is here, and there the climbing root is arise from the stem. No, another is the there is yellow color shows that the climbing root. No, another is the absorbing root which that are present, which we have already discussed about it. The stem and root are present is here. There's the absorbing root which absorb the humidity from the air, and their character is for using the absorption of some water and oxygen or carbon dioxide. There's the non-photosynthetics as well. Now we will to talk about the parasitic root or Hastoria. That the parasitic root is the penetration of their host to consume the nutrition and consume the some water and another mechanism uh, for growing the plant. So here the root which that are used to penetration into the host to consume the nutrition. So now we will talk about the aquatic root. That's the aquatic root is in the water or sometime in the soil to go into the water. The function of root is absorption of water, and their stomata is too much higher. So because the water will lose from their stomata. So here the water which that and soil. The soil is the water is carrying the root, and root go into the water. So now we will talk about the function of root. That's the function of root is absorption of water and mineral, as well as climbing and anchoring into the soil for retention, for retaining the plant, uh, for maintain their rigidity to erect the plant. So here is the soil which that are water absorbed and mineral absorbed in go into the roots, that upper sides. So here is the soil, and there is a basically anchorage of plant in soil. So we will talk about the resolution of the root anatomy. So here is the basically xylem and phloem are present. Phloem is outside and xylem inside. That xylem and phloem is used for the conduction. That's the conduction of water and solutes. There's a solutes and conduction. Water will go into the leaves and shoot. That's here from go from the xylem and phloem to carry the water and food from the phloem and water from the xylem. That is the overview of the root system. So thanks for watching. Please